What's going on, guys? Welcome to Tradingview 101. My intention behind this video is to share what Tradingview is, how to sign up for it, what it offers, and how to set it up to really maximize your efficiency in the market. Tradingview is one of the best, if not the best, trading platforms to really mark your setups on and your charts. So tradingview.com, you're going to go to join for free. And just for this, I'm going to create a new email. I'm not a robot. Sign up. All right, I'm going to go to my email, activate this bad boy. All right, so I just click the activation link. Loading, loading, loading. TradingView is such a clean platform. You can do everything on it, and when you really get to know it and really personalize it, it's really fun. It's literally chart work. Okay, so I'm just doing a few prompts on my phone, just verifying that this is my account. All right, so I'm in. So now this should be able to log me in. So now I'm going to sign in. And we are in. Okay, so this is TradingView. This is the homepage. TradingView literally is a charting software, or really a charting platform, and it's also social media as well. It's kind of like Facebook. So you could go to your left, top authors, and you could like view each author's profile and what they're posting. There's likes, there's views, there's comments, so you can kind of see people's analysis. I wouldn't get too stuck on it because, you know, the best analysis is your analysis at the end of the day. But it's like a platform. People posting their ideas. You could always learn from things, videos. But the main thing with TradingView is we're going to be using this just to create our charts, right? So when you go to chart, this is when once you save your charts, you're going to have a whole library of all your saved charts and all your markup. So when you go to ticker, say if you want to type in the euro US dollar, it's going to load up the euro chart. Okay, so this is the euro chart. This is the default charting. So up here is where you do choose it. So I want to show you quick. Euro USD, you're going to see that there's from different sources, right? From FXCM, IDC, Oanda, so on and so forth. I mean, the top two usually are good. They might be a little different in price, but I like FXCM or an IDC. It doesn't really matter though. So I would do the first one, Euro US dollar. So this is the platform, and it's really cool. And for the longest time, I couldn't figure out how to really utilize this, but just through watching other people's videos and just like really experimenting with myself, I kind of found out the best way to use this. So I just want to share it in video form. I think this is going to be a great 101 video for TradingView because it kind of gets complicated if you're new to trading or if you're just new to the platform in general. So this is the ticker. This is the chart that we're on. This is the euro against the dollar. It's on the daily chart right now. So each candlestick represents a day's worth of time. We are on the candlesticks, and then the left, this is the toolbar that we're going to utilize to really trade and analyze. So first things first is I like to clean up my charts. So these vertical and horizontal lines, they're just extra space that are getting in my vision. So I go to properties, you right click, properties, and I start with the background. I like my background and the vertical lines, horizontal lines the same. It eliminates it. For this purpose, we'll do white. So you will make the vertical lines white. So this will disappear, and horizontal white as well. The crosshair is this cross right here. You can make it a straight line like this, dash, or you can make it dotted. I like dotted. I make it so I can kind of see it because it helps me really like look at price. So yeah, so the background is clean now. I'm gonna change the candlesticks because I like having the wicks and the borders black. So my borders are gonna be black, and then the wicks are gonna be black. I recommend doing black wicks just because it's easier to see where price has moved, and black is just the best on white. You could just customize your colors if you want, your bulls. If you want your bulls blue, if you want the bears red, and yeah. Here, it's very interactive, so you don't really have to overthink getting rid of shit, right? So you just click on this oscillator here, just press delete, the delete button. Boom, gone. So this seller buy option, we're not trading on here, we're just using this platform to analyze, so we're gonna get rid of this right here. So you go to properties, right? You go to background. Oh no, I'm sorry, you go to trading. Show buyer sell panel, gone. Fuck out of here. So that's gone. So if you see to the right, here's price. This is the time frame. And here is what we're really going to get into this video. This is the most important part, in my opinion. There's like a right side here, a watch list, an alarm, all this stuff. I really don't utilize this. I mean, you can utilize this, and you could like add your symbols. Like if you want to add Bitcoin, for example, you could add Bitcoin into it. It'll be on the bottom, so now you'll transfer right to Bitcoin. But we're gonna keep Euro USD. We're gonna get rid of this, and we just want our charts as clean as possible. It's all about being clean and having clarity, not adding a million things to the charts. Nice and simple, because we're learning price action. And once you learn price action, once you learn this technical analysis, this art form, then this is what could pay you as much money as really you decide to make out of it. So number one is just keep it clean. Get rid of the horizontal lines, make it clean, make the colors what you like, what you want to see, and then move on from there. So we're looking pretty good right now. If you take this down, this kind of hides what it's showing up here, right? So once we start adding our moving averages, it's going to pop up here, and you get to hide them just to give more clarity on the chart. So we'll get into that. But if you want to add moving averages, I know we use the 8 EMA and the 18 moving average. So what we're going to do is we're going to add those right now. Up here in indicators, drop down. Click indicators, and then you type in moving average. So now everything, and this is like a really, really big key, everything on Tradingview, you could star off, so it's your favorite. So it's literally going to be easier to access in the future. So moving average exponential, check, check. So I'm going to add the moving average on. So now you have a moving average, right? This is a lagging indicator, so it means it moves as price moves, and it really starts moving technically after price is moving. It's lagging. So we got the moving average. We're going to make 18. Okay. Make it red. So now this is our moving average, right? So we have it up here. So then we're also going to add the EMA, but you know how I favored it? I start it. So now when you go to favorites, they're both going to be here. So now we're going to go to exponential, which is blue, and we're going to make this 8. We use 8 EMA, 18 EMA. Boom. Now this is our moving average. It's lagging because look at this here. See, every time the blue moving average is on top, that means the bulls are in control. There's more bulls, there's more buyers in the market. And then when red is on top and crosses over, that means there's more sellers in the market. So if you see here, the bulls, the blue candle started really gaining momentum. And then after this big spike, that's when the moving averages started crossing over. So up until this point, the red was on top of the blue because of this little dip here. But since it was gaining momentum here, these moving averages eventually crossed over when the when the bulls really gain control. So it's a lagging indicator. It moves slightly after what price action is actually doing. So up here, 18 MA, 8 EMA. If you want to go into the settings and change it, press the format button and you could actually customize it right from there. Or you could double click it as well. But I like it clean, so I'm going to get rid of this. Moving averages are on, which is awesome. Very clean chart. So now the left-hand side, this is where it gets fun, because once you start really using this platform and really starting to get to know it, you get to create your art, which is awesome, and you get to customize it however you will. So to the left here is the cross, right? Dot, arrow. The cross is just, it's nice to keep on. You get to see support and resistance. You get to see price, and on the right, all the way down here, you can see the actual price that you're on. It's moving constantly. To the right, underneath it, trend lines, horizontal ray, arrows, right? These are all good, and everything has a star. So you're going to see now, as I star this off, I'm going to create a little panel of my favorites. So I like trend lines. Trend line just popped up there. I like to use horizontal lines. Popped up. I like the rays. These three here. You go one underneath it. The one I use is the Fib retracement. Fibonacci is very, very money. It's very key, and we're definitely going to be using this one trading. So I'm going to star that off. Underneath here, I like using rectangles and ellipses personally. So I'm just going to be starting off what I use. Personally, it's kind of like a little cheat sheet. I don't have to go to the left-hand side. I can just pick it from here, which is awesome. I like using these. And that's pretty much it, honestly. So I have this little cheat toolbar here. So I want to draw a trend line. I just go over here, draw my trend line, customize my trend line. Like my trend line's black. Could change the thickness to it. All right, I like it clean. So it's a very clean platform, and it's very important to start off your stuff because you just want to be organized. You know, organization is everything. So just like how you could start everything off, let's organize the top here, right? So this is the daily chart. When you go into the timer intervals, you could also start these as well. So now this one daily chart, it's going to become just like this, a whole bar of your favorites. So monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15, 5. So now I could interchange with ease what time frame I want to look at. The one to the right of the monthly is always, it was really the one that you previously were using. So we'll go back to the daily here, right? Time intervals, now this is all set. Everything I have is at my disposal. Right here, I'm starting off candles, and I like the line chart. Line chart's a great way to really see support and resistance and draw your key levels in there. So I have these two here. This is really the last one used. And it's pretty much good, right? So once you're like pretty set up with your chart, like this is nice and clean, you're gonna right click and you could go to insert study template if you want. You could delete these, right? Go through the time to do that, but now you save your indicator template. Mics. Right, so now I have a template, so now I could load it up and all this will pop up. My moving averages will be saved, and my color scheme will be saved. The background, everything will be saved under template, so it's nice. And you could have multiple templates if you want, but I like to keep it just simple. You know, I just like to keep it simple. You can remove certain things, right? Remove all indicators, get rid of the moving averages. Oh wow, I don't want to do that. The best part of this software, guys, is the undo button. This arrow here, boom, undo. If you ever fuck up because you're gonna do it, the undo button will save your life, I promise. So we went over cleaning up the charts, adding some indicators, making it look clean, getting rid of some stuff not needed, and then we developed our toolbar, a little cheat sheet, what we like to use here. So when you right click your color theme, you could also save this, and your color theme is going to be, for me, this white background in contrast to this blue and red candle scheme. The template's more so of the moving averages, the key levels, things of that nature. So this is all set, but these are very important too, and this I really didn't understand until recently. Magnet mode, if you watch this crosshair, I can move anywhere I want, right? Now I want you to watch the difference. Magnet mode, it's not activating. Magnet mode really just maybe at the yeah, okay. So without the magnet mode, you could just go to any price you want. You could put a horizontal line in the middle of a candle if we want. Let me make this black just so we can see it a little thicker. But when you're in magnet mode and you have you want a drawing tool you want to put on, it goes to a relevant price, whether it's the end of the wick. If I want the top of this wick up here, it goes right to it. So it's the precise price, which is awesome. So magnet mode's pretty cool, but it's good for if you want to get precision. But if you want to just kind of move stuff around here, then it's better off to be off of it. But it's a good tool to get precision. All right, saying drawing mode. When you click this, your drawing mode literally will be draw a trend line. You're done. Now you're still on trend line, so I can draw trend line after trend line after trend line after trend line. Okay. Now once I get off, I still have to do one more trend line, and then I'm free from it. So this just keeps what you want locked in, so to speak. So we're gonna right click now. I'm gonna remove. We're not gonna remove the indicators because we want our moving averages on, but we're gonna remove all drawing tools. So that's gonna be the trend lines. Gone. If I want to go back, I can bring them back, but I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay. So now the sync drawings to all charts. This is when once you get the pro plan, it's $29.95 a month, right? That means you could save up to 10 charts. So we're gonna save this chart, Euro USD. So now it's called Euro USD. So when we go here, when we go to load, you're gonna have Euro USD. When you're in the pro plan, you're paying $30 a month. You could save up to 10 of these, right? And then when you hit the premium, then you could get to have unlimited. So the pro is definitely a good start. I recommend investing $29.95 a month into this because this is going to be your skill and it's going to pay you back tenfold. You can make $20 you can make $29.99 in a friggin' trade, you know? So invest in yourself. Once you put your money out there, then you're going to be more invested anyway. It just makes more sense. So that's the euro. So you could open up a new chart and then save as, and that's going to start a whole new chart. So we're going to have Euro USD and then something else once you do save as. It's not going to let us do it because we're only eligible to do one. So it's going to say we can't do it. So we have to upgrade to the Pro, Pro Plus, or Premium to save more. So that's okay. That makes sense. And then once you're able to get the Pro, you get to change it. So like right now we're at one screen, one box. You could cut the screen in half. So you could have the Euro USD on two charts. Maybe you could have the daily chart here and then like the 4-hour chart here. So you get to see both sides. So I'm going to log into mine at the end of this video just to show you just the Pro plan. But once you have more than one chart open, then you could press this sync button, and whatever you do on this Euro USD chart, as far as drawing like say a horizontal line, a key level, then if it's a split chart, the second one will also have this. It's going to sync both of them together if that's what you choose. If not, you could just take it off and just focus on one. So yeah, Tradingview 101. Really the best way to learn this thing is to really play with it yourself and customize it on your own because it's really cool. I mean chart work is everything, but at the end of the day, let's be real. This is 100% artwork. Get to know your style of trade. Get to know what you like, what your eyes want to see. and really develop this skill. Develop this skill. It's everything. I'm going to click it, press delete, gone. If I want to get it back, boom. Very, very interactive. Oh, another thing that just came out, which is really game-changing, especially if you're new, you want to learn how price moves. I'm telling you, this could elevate your level of understanding to charts on a level that you couldn't even comprehend. They have a play button. So check this out, right? Keep in mind, right? Euro's in uptrend, right? Uptrend, it's consolidating right now. Now it's testing prior highs here, right? 1.20. Bar replay. Click this. This thing comes up. So now you're going to click candlesticks, and then we're going to start here. So then once we click here, all this is not going to exist, and it's going to play out as it did in the past. So right here, click, and now you could adjust the speed, and you could play it. And you're going to see it move, and you can make it slow if you want to see how price is actually moving. So you get to understand how the market moves, but then you could speed it up super fast. And we're going to just watch it go. We call this backtesting. Backtesting is literally just watching price in the past and seeing how it reacted at certain key levels and at certain areas to really understand how the market moves. And the bar replay is really making that happen. So we can just X out of this and get out of it. This is an awesome tool. So what I want to do real quick is I want to go into my account just so you can see. We'll sign out here. Sign back in. I have the pro plan. It's nothing crazy. It's $30 a month, but it gets the job done for me. So now when I go to the chart, once I go over here, it's going to show all the charts that I've saved. I have up to 10 right here, right? So we'll go back to the Euro USD, right? You're going to see I share it with New Zealand dollar, US dollar. So we're going to see how that works. So with the pro plan, you could have more than one chart on this, right? So I have my 2 euros, Euro USD, Euro USD. This is the daily chart. Click this, you see it's highlighted under daily. Now this is the 4-hour. Watch how this changes. It's just showing where you're at. So the New Zealand dollar, US dollar here is the second currency, the third chart here. So which is pretty cool is what I was talking about earlier with the sync. If I want to draw a horizontal line, right? Watch this cross here, and then like look how it shows on this side too. I draw a purple line here, and it focuses just on this chart. But now if I want to sync it, this purple line is going to go on both charts, which is awesome. So it helps with some congruency in your chart. So I want to get this back off, and if I want to maximize my chart, toggle maximization chart, boom, right? Can move it, toggle it. If you want it back, if you like get lost, go to the bottom and you could make it smaller, make it bigger, go to the end, or the refresh button will bring it back to where it was. So guys, this was Tradingview 101. I hope this added some value and some level of understanding to it. The best way to really learn this is by playing around with it yourself. Take ownership in your trading. Take ownership and take responsibility for learning this craft, because you know what differentiates people that are successful or not in trading is just work ethic and getting hours of eye contact on these charts. The more you watch and you study these charts, the more you're going to understand it, the more it's going to speak to you, the more you're going to just see relevance between every single currency pair, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's the Euro US dollar, whether it's the Apple stock. The market moves the same. It's supply and demand, it's buyers and sellers, and a big part of it is market psychology. And you're going to start seeing when the markets do certain things that the market psychology comes in, more buyers come in this example and push up price, more sellers come back in a certain level and pushes down price. So I hope this helped, guys. This was Tradingview 101. I'm gonna upload this in the Facebook page, and yeah, go get to know TradingView. This platform could make you as much money as you want, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.